one of the things New York City desperately needs are monuments that reflect this city demographically, that reflect this city and its diversity. As I imagine it, it will be this somewhat luminous, invisible, yet very present installation of steel and aluminum that allows us to look through it into the sky, across the river, but to also remember the pier. The piers in Manhattan have a very important role in this city's history.
I think it's a really amazing moment to have a work by David Hammons in the city of New York that does two things, that talks about the kind of landscape of New York and points to it or points through it in such a way in all the many changes that have happened.
It's also referencing a Gordon Matta Clark sculpture or sculptural intervention into that former building.
So it's pointing to this lineage of the artistic practice and relationship to New York in a way that is ephemeral and kind of abstract.
Gordon Matta Clark was an artist who lived in New York. He's most famous for making works where he cut into abandoned structures.
He actually comes and lives and works on Gansevoort Street at a time when this was the Wild West Side of New York in the early 1970s, and this was all meatpacking warehouses. Gordon's greatest works were the buildings that he cut up, like the pier here on Pier 52. He took the pier shed, he broke into it, he chopped it up, he opened it up, he turned it into a cathedral of light and water. When David came here, I pointed out the window and I mentioned to David that was where Gordon Matta Clark had done his pier cut on Pier 52. A matter of days later, he gave us this little drawing without anything on it. At the time, he called it a monument to Gordon Matta Clark.